All right, this is on. Good morning. How is it going? How you doing this Friday morning? Well, it's Friday morning here. Welcome, welcome if you're here. I hope you're having a good one this morning, or if it's evening or afternoon where you are. Wherever you're at in this floating relativity of hours, I hope you're having a good one, because bad ones suck. My name's Brian, as you can see right there. That's what it says, and I'm a poet, and on this channel, we do poetry. We do it a little differently than most people. I take it and I turn it into music using AI. Yeah, I know, AI. It's all the rage, but hey, at least I'm having a little fun. And the results are kind of cool, which is what we are going to be looking at today. Normally, I'll take like half a dozen poems from half a dozen different poets and plug it into the music AI. This one called Suno, and it spits out a couple tracks, and we listen to them, compare and contrast, and all that stuff. But on today's show, we're doing a retrospective because today, January 2nd, is the end of the 365-day period, the first year of me doing this show. Tomorrow will be the beginning of the second year of doing this show, and we're doing a retrospective. Mostly retrospective because I was just like, okay, looking through my stuff, and I'm like, wow, we got all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to be playing stuff I have not played in a while, and other stuff that I played recently, because, it's all good. That's all that matters. At least I think it's good. I hope you guys think it's good. And woohoo! How is it going this afternoon, Joe? I hope you're having a good one. And there you going, Kathy. How are you doing? And good morning, Jennifer. I hope you guys are having a good morning this morning. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. I got the playlist already made. It's going in chronological order. So the very first one is one of my faves. Like I've said before, when I heard this one, I knew exactly what I had here. Just see if there it is. It's called First Year's Playlist, January 2nd. Let me open the playlist here. Put it in the right order. All right, we are starting off with Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, Part 1, Track 2.
The sun came up on the left, out of the sea came he, and he shone bright, and on the right went down into the sea. Higher and higher every day, till over the mast at noon. The wedding guest here beat his breast, for he heard the loud bassoon. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest he beats his breast, that he cannot choose but hear, and thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his oar, taking wings, and chased us south along. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. And now the storm blast came, and he was tyrannous and strong. He struck with his o'ertaking wings and chased us south along. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she, no new, nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy, the merry minstrelsy. The wedding guest, he beats his breast, yet he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner. The bright-eyed mariner.
Yeah, Joe, when I heard that one, like I've said before, I knew I had something special here going. And don't worry, Joe, it's in there. Just for you. All right, this is a really good one, The Road Less Traveled, by our old Bob Frost, Mr. Bobby Frost. Here we go.
Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, 'cause it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morn equally lay, and leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverge in a wood. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. And took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
you're going to do an Old Lang Syne and see how it turns out. I'm wondering what prompts we can come up with. I don't know. One of the things I did this for my history professor was he had some stuff. I might play that. It's interesting. I had some stuff set in the 1890s England because of this thing. And I looked up what the popular music was in England during the 1890s, and I set it to that. And it actually was pretty cool. He used it in class, which was really good, really fun. Yeah, oh, Bobby Frost. Oh, Robert Frost. I don't know if I can do that. I tried to do that one again in it to redo it, and it said it was copyrighted restricted. So I don't know. That's why I haven't messed with that one. All right, and we got another one of the classics, The Tiger by William Blake.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp dare its deadly terrors clasp? When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry?
Ain't that just beautiful? I went and downloaded the very first one. Okay, the very first day was 2 combined. I was using Restream and it was messing up, but I did get through the first part of the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, and then I came back a little later. That's when I decided on the 6:30 time slot. So it came up a little later at the 6:30 time slot, and we did our first show, and those 2 were part of it. So, but I downloaded it recently and looked at it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really glad I discovered how to actually play the video through the streaming program instead of y'all having to listen to it on my mic, because yeah, the sound quality is at least a little bit better. All right, we love this guy, Alfred Lord Tennyson. Oh, okay, yeah, we love this guy, Alfred Lord Tennyson. Break, break, break.
Break, break, break on thy cold grey stones, O sea. And I would that my tongue could utter the thoughts that arise in me. Oh, shouts with his sister at play. Oh well for the sailor lad that he sings in his boat on the bay. And the stately ships go on to the haven under the hill. But oh for the touch of a vanished hand and the sound of a voice that is still. Break, break, break at the foot of that crags, oh sea. But the tender grace of a day that is dead will never come back to me. Oh well for the fisherman's boy that he shouts with his sister at play. Oh well for the sailor lad that he sings in his boat on the bay. And the stately ships go on to the haven under the hill. But oh for the touch of a vanished hand and the sound of a voice that is still. At the foot of thy crags, oh sea. But the tender grace of a day that is dead will never come back to me.
Birds are singing round my window, tunes the sweetest ever heard. And I hang my cage there daily, but I never catch a bird. So with thoughts my brain is peopled, and they sing there all day long, but they will not fold their pinions in the little cage of song. Birds are singing round my window, tunes the sweetest ever heard. And I hang my cage there daily, but I never catch a bird. So with thoughts my brain is peopled, and they sing fold their pinions in the little cage of soul.
I just find it amazing that it brought that out in that from that with me doing nothing, with us doing nothing, just saying do something, and it made that poem into that song. It was just, you know. So yes, that's what I, one of the cool things about it. Also, what's happened over this year is I've learned more poetry, and I think more about poetry in the last year than a lot of years before combined. And I've learned new poets, like this one here, like E.E. Cummings. I'd heard of E.E. Cummings, but I'd never read any of his work, studied any of his work or anything like that. And then, I plugged one in and it came up with this. Remarkable stuff.
His freedom is a breakfast food, or truth can live with right and wrong, or molehills are from mountains made, long enough and just so long. Will being pay the rent of scene, and genius please the talent gang, and water most encourage flame, as hat tracks into peach trees grow, or hope stands best on bald men's hair, and every finger is a toe, and any courage is a fear, long enough and just so long. Will the impure think all things pure, and hornets wail by children stung, or as the seeing are the blind, and robins never welcome spring, nor flat folk prove their world is round, nor gangsters die at break of dawn, and commons rare and millstones float, long enough and just so long. Tomorrow will not be too late. Worms are the words, but joy's the voice. Down shall go which and up come who breasts will be breasts. Thighs will be thighs.
Well, good morning, Big Chief. Thanks for dropping by. We are doing a first year retrospective. Mostly, we'll probably end up getting, I know, over halfway through the year. Let me look here. Let me look here at the list and see, and I'll let y'all know for sure. We'll get through July on this program. So we'll do the rest of the year tomorrow, which is kind of appropriate for, you know, this being a year in retrospective. Yes, and the whole point is learn something new. Yeah, so I counted it. We got about 40 tracks for what we're going through today. So the next one, oh, I forgot who did this one, but it's a really good one. I hope it's the version of it. I think, yes, it's a version of it. It's called The Force That Through the Green Fuse Drives the Flower. Some guy like from the 1700s or 1600s. An old dead white part.
Force that through the green fuse drives the flower, drives my green age that blasts the roots of trees as my destroyer. And I am done to tell the crooked rows. My youth is bent by the same wintry fever. Force that drives the water through the rocks, drives my red blood that dries the mouthing streams, turns into wax. And I am dumb to mouth unto my veins how at the mountain spring the same mouth sucks. Whirls the water in the pool, stirs the quicksand that ropes the blowing wind, hauls my shroud sail. And I am dumb to tell the hanging man how of my clay is made the hangman's line. Of time leach to the fountainhead of drips and gathers that fall in blood shall calm her source. And I am dumb to tell a weather's wind how time has ticked the heaven round the stars. And I am done to tell the lover's tune how at my sheet goes the same crooked word.
Yeah, I think it was when I got to this one I realized maybe you should put the names of the authors in the titles too. So so most of January is just no authors. But I have to go back and correct that, because this is a work in progress. Yes, it's a learning process. And we learned a lot during the first months or so. We also learned that William Shakespeare can sound almost like the Backstreet Boys and be really cool. Sonnet 55. This one's for you guys. William Shakespeare.
not marble nor the gilded monuments of princes shall outlive this powerful rhyme. But you shall shine more bright in these contents than unswept stone besmeared with sluggish time. When wasteful war shall statues overturn, and broils root out the work of masonry, nor Mars his sword, nor war's quick fire shall burn the living record of your memory. Gains death and all oblivious enmity, shall you pace forth, your praise shall still find room, even in the eyes of all posterity, that wear this world out to the ending doom. So till the judgment that yourself arise, you live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes. Against death and all oblivious enmity, shall you pace forth, your praise shall still find room, even in the eyes of all posterity, that wear this world out to the ending doom. So till the judgment that yourself arise, so till the judgment that yourself arise, you live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes.
Cool, ain't it? Old dead white farts. That's what I started calling a lot of this stuff. Stuff brought to you by old dead white farts. But I'll be one of these years. Oh, this is a cool one. The Pessimist. Let's get into some heavy stuff. The Pessimist, Ben King.
Nothing to do but work, nothing to eat but food, nothing to wear but clothes to keep one from going nude, nothing to breathe but air, quick as a flash is gone, nowhere to fall but off, nowhere to stand but on, nothing to comb but hair, nowhere to sleep but in bed, nothing to weep but tears, nothing to bury but dead, nothing to sing but songs, ah well alas, alack, nowhere to go but out, nowhere to come but back, nothing to see but sights, nothing to quench but thirst, nothing to have but what we've got, thus through life we are cursed. Nothing to strike but a gate, everything moves that goes, nothing at all but can ever withstand these woes. Nothing to see but sight, nothing to quench but thirst, nothing to have but what we've got. Thus through life we are cursed. Nothing to strike but a gate, everything moves that goes. Nothing at all but common sense can ever withstand these woes. Nowhere to go but out, nowhere to come but back, nothing to see but sight, nothing to quench but thirst, nothing to have but what we've got. Thus through life we are cursed. Whoa, whoa, we are cursed.
I like that one. And yeah, it's about right. Nothing to do but nowhere to go but out, nowhere to come but back. All right, where are we at? Okay, that was the pessimist. Oh yeah, and there's also these other classics that we do, like Emily Dickinson. Yeah, Banish Air from Air. Here's another heavy one.
Banish air from air, divide light if you dare. They'll meet. Wild cubes in a drop, or pellets of shape. Fit films cannot annul, odors return whole force flame. And with a blonde push over your impotence, flit steam.
in a drop or pellets of shape. Fit films cannot annul orders, return whole force flame. And with a blunt push over your impotence, split steam. And with a blunt push over your impotence, split steam. They'll need spark cubes in a drop or pellets of shape. Fit films cannot add new odors, return whole force flame. And with a blunt push over your impotence, split
Ain't that pretty cool? I think it's cool. Of course, our bar for stuff not sucking is either really easy to get under or very easy to hop over. You know, because, you know, on the spectrum of things. All right, this is a funny one. Sort of, it's Byron's problem. And oh my Lord, I wish I had Byron's problem, especially this particular one. Oh.
When they come up to you as you're sitting quietly and lay their fat boobs on your knees and look into your eyes with their own big eyes and wistfully caress your cheek, and so without speaking say please. It's a clear invitation to come out and play, and you can't just tell them to go away. When the wine's round and they press up against you gently, it's much like a musicless waltz. As they talk about books, and they all write books. That's foreplay, nothing else, my son. True sex, it's the talking that's false. But you can't make a snarky and sharpish riposte with words like forget it, get lost. When they stroke your hair too and finger your coat slyly, or lay a neat hand on your shirt, they all cast you as Faust, and they all Faust. Each one's a Gretchen made pure, but they all want your hand up their skirt. So men of great talent must pay this high price, and no one will think that you're terribly nice. You live in this and dwell in lovers' eyes.
Of course, I had to get some of the cheeky ones in there so far. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I wish I had Byron's problem. you know, although now these days he has the reputation, well, of being a jerk. Like I always say, he was a fucking talented jerk. All right. Now there's some things I decided to do during the learning curve is to like themes and celebrations of different things. Like I don't have any on here from that time period, but the day before Valentine's Day, we did an anti-Valentine's Day, and then love stinks, and then we did a pro Valentine's Day on Valentine's Day. So this though, get it right. February is African American History Month. So for February, I started featuring some African American poets, specifically from the Harlem Renaissance. And this guy here, Gene Toomer, this is a channel favorite, Beehive.
Within this black hive tonight, there swarm a million bees. Bees passing in and out the moon, bees escaping out the moon, bees returning through the moon. Silver bees intently buzzing, silver honey dripping from the swarm of bees. Earth is a waxen cell of the world comb, and I a drone, lying on my back, lipping honey, getting drunk with that silver honey. Wish that I might fly out past the moon and curl forever in some far-off farmyard flower. Within this black hive tonight, there swarm a million bees. Bees passing in and out the moon, bees escaping out the moon, bees returning through the moon, silver bees intently buzzing, silver honey dripping from the swarm of bees. Earth is a waxen cell of the world comb, and I a drone lying on my back, lipping honey, getting drunk with that silver honey. Wish that I might fly out past the moon and curl forever in some far-off farmyard flower. When curl forever in some far-off farmyard flower.
I love that last line. Curl up forever in some far off farmyard flower. Frack, I can get the freaking the F alliterations. Yay. Yeah. And then I love that poem. That's why I used it as a model for one of the ones I wrote in class this past semester, which we'll play tomorrow. In the meantime, yes. In the meantime, we got coming up next. Let me look here. Oh yes, another one of our William Butler Yeats. We did a lot. We got a few more of his things coming up, but this is the first one of Cooley. This is just it's majestic. That's the best way to to describe this one as majestic.
The trees are in their autumn beauty. The woodland paths are dry. Under the October twilight, the water mirrors a still sky. Upon the brimming water among the stones are 59 swans.
The 19th autumn has come upon me since I first made my count. I saw before I had well finished all suddenly mount and scatter, wheeling in great broken rings upon their clamorous wings. I have looked upon those brilliant creatures, and now my heart is sore. All's changed since I, hearing at twilight the first time on this shore, the bell beat of their wings above my head, trod with a lighter tread. Unworried still, lover by lover, they paddle in the cold. Companion of bold streams or climb the air, their hearts have not grown old. Passion or conquest, wonder where they will attend upon them still. But now they drift on the still water, mysterious, beautiful. Among what rushes will they build? By what lake's edge or pool? Delight men's eyes when I awake someday, to find they have flown away.
Ain't that just lovely? That's what, again, that's another thing I like about what we've discovered here. Just the different ways in which these works of art can be presented. Here's another one that's a fun one. Langston Hughes, 50/50. Ain't that, mister?
of the matters, I ain't got no man. Big boy opened his mouth and said, trouble with you is you ain't got no head. If you had a head and used your mind, you could have me with you all the time. She answered, babe, what must I do? He said, share your bed and your money too. Your money too. He said, share your bed and your money too. Big boy opened his mouth and said, trouble with you is you ain't got no head. If you had a head and used your mind, you could have me with you all the time. He said, share your bed and your money too. Hey, yeah. He said, share your bed and your money too.
Ouch, that's no good. I'd recommend some PM type of aspirin or ibuprofen. That's what I usually do. Well, I like that line, Joe. The trouble with you, if you ain't got no head, if you had a head and used your mind, you'd have me with you all the time. There's a particular female up the road that, yeah, I wish I could have said that one too. But that's all part of life, I guess. Still. Ugh. They say about us nice guys, there's a reason we finish last, because we're nice. All right. This is a really awesome one. Elizabeth Bishop One Art. This is another one of those that it just came up with it on its own, and it's just awesome.
The art of losing isn't hard to master. So many things seem filled with the intent to be lost, but their loss is no disaster. Lose something every day except the fluster of lost door keys, the hour badly spent. The art of losing isn't hard to master. Then practice losing farther, losing faster. Places and names and where it was you meant to travel, none of these will bring disaster. I lost my mother's watch, and look, my last door, next to last of 3 loved houses went. lovely ones and vaster. Some realms I owned, 2 rivers, a continent. I miss them, but it wasn't a disaster. Even losing you, the joking voice, a gesture I love, I shan't have lied. It's evident. The art of losing's not too hard to master, though it may look like disaster.
Oh yeah, that is well, yeah, I don't give 2 shits either about the pronouns and crap. Just don't call me late for dinner. That's what I want to say sometimes. You call me anything you want, just don't call me late for dinner. If you could look at the old spare tire, you'd understand. Oh, how is it going this morning, Irish? Yeah, you have got here. We ain't even through February yet. We got a couple more for February. Then we'll brief stop in March and April, and then a bunch in May and stuff, till we'll end up, this might end up being a 3-hour stream. Yeah. I think the feminization of Brian is Brianna. I noticed that. Just don't call me late for dinner. Most of the time it feels like I'm called it. When all I do is want to think of myself as a man. All right, speaking of, I hope this is the right version, Joe.
The way to hump a cow is not to get yourself a stool, but draw a line around the spot and call it beautiful. To multiply because and why, dividing them's by nows, and adding and I understand is house to hump a cows. The way to hump a cow is not to elevate your tool, but drop a penny in the slot and bellow like a bull. To lay a wreath from ancient grace on insulated brows, while tossing bombs at Uncle Tom's is house to hump a cow. The way to hump a cow is not to push and then to pull, but practicing the art of swope to preach the golden rule. To vote for me, all decent men and wardens will allow, which if they don't, to hell with them, is house to hump a cow.
while since we've played that one. But yeah, there's a couple others in there, I've been trying to find. But I know I've got over 1,000 tracks and more. Yeah, I've got hundreds of great ones, and then totals of thousands so far in 1 year. It's amazing, and a lot of them come from that guy and stuff, and we do a lot of stuff from other people. Where are we at? We're right. Ooh, one of my faves, T.S. Eliot. Oh, I forgot to put Sweeney in this one. Oh boy, yeah, the poor cow. The poor cow. Yeah, we'll have to do Sweeney Amongst the Nightingales tomorrow, which is an awesome one. This is part of the landscape ones, number 3. Some hard driving blues.
Suddenly break the branch or hope to find the white heart over the white well. Glance aside, not for lamps, do not spell old enchantments. Let them sleep. But not too deep. Lift your eyes where the roads dip and where the roads rise. Seek only there where the gray light meets the green air. The hermit chapel, the pilgrim's prayer.
And good morning, Indigo. How art thou? I hope thou art cool-ish, or well, it's cold up there. Y'all got snow, right? I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're doing our end of year retrospective part 1. Part 2 will be tomorrow because it's a long one, because I've got like 41 tracks here, and we're only going up to July. So our next one, and we're just this is our last one from February. Crazy Jane talks to the bishop, or talks with the bishop. Yes, there's more Crazy Jane ones that I got to do. I found the whole series of Crazy Janes. And then tomorrow evening, me and House and Pizza are supposed to do our round robin. Yes, I promised no Taco Bell. No Taco Bell.
I met the bishop on the road, and much said he and I. Those breasts are flat and falling now, those veins must soon be dry. Living
some foul style. Fair and foul are near of kin, and fair needs foul, I cried. My friends are gone, but that's the truth. No grave, no bed denied. Learned in bodily lowliness and in the heart's pride. A woman can be proud and stiff when on love intent, but love is pitched his mansion in the place of excrement. For nothing can be sold that has not been rent. When on love intent, but love has pitched his mansion in the place of excrement. For nothing can be so low that has not been
I love it. All right. Yeah, that concludes February. Yeah, we've been on it for over an hour. We've just gotten through February, but March is a quick. I only got 3 from March that I chose. That's why I was looking through my little folders, because I started doing the organizing better. Still got to go back and redo a few things. Anyways, stuff to do, stuff I want to do and probably might not get to before school starts, which is next week, the 8th. My classes start. All right, that was crazy. Oh, too bad Sophia ain't here. This is one of her faves. She came and went. James Russell Lowell.
As a twig trembles which a bird lights on to sing, then leaves unbent, so is my memory thrilled and stirred. I only know she came and went. As clasps some lake by gusts unriven, the blue dome's measureless content, so my soul held that moment's heaven. I only know she came and went. As at one bound our swift spring heaps, the orchard's full of bloom and scent, so clothe her May my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went. Stood and met my gaze through the low doorway of my tent. The tent is struck, the vision stays. I only know she came and went. As one bound our swift spring heaps, the orchard's full of bloom and scent, so clothe her May my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went.
only to think she came and went.
As everyone bound, our swift spring leaps. The orchard's full of bloom and scent. So clothe her May, my wintry sleeps. I only know she came and went.
Only to think she came and went.
So cool. All right, so I was looking at some statistics here. We ended the year at 462 subscribers, with a total of, here in 2025, a total of 2,690.2 watch hours. So that's about how far off I am from being able to offer memberships. And so the thing with my stuff is I don't get a replay crew. It's just what I do here in the morning is what I get. So we need more people. We need more chatters. You know, to grow this, which I do. I want to continue growing. Of course. Who knows? In the meantime, we can look back at what we've done over the year. Not years yet. Year. and you know, because it's like, I like how it works out. Oh, wrong thing. Button. So yeah, because I know y'all, I have y'all's favorites, which I got some coming up here soon. Channel favorite in this one, just cool stuff. Yeah, well, you'd think it would attract more scallywags prone to misbehaving, but for some reason, YouTube hates me. I don't know. There ain't no explaining it. At least no reason. And I even sent a little thing. Why do you keep unsubscribing people from me? Maybe I should. I don't know. So yes, we hit an all-time. Although part of that statistic for last year is we hit an all-time high of 464 3 times, but our all-time highs was 411 6 or 7 times, something like that. It's been a journey, and I'm glad you guys have been on it with me. All right, this is a cool D.H. Lawrence one. Mr. Mommy Issues himself, The Enkindled Spring. This one sounds like Chevelle.
This spring, as it comes, bursts up in bonfires green, wild puffing of emerald trees and flame-filled bushes, thorn blossom lifting in wreaths of smoke between, where the wood fumes up and the water rushes. I am amazed at this spring, this conflagration of green fires lit on the soil of the earth, this blaze of growing and sparks that puff in wild pure fountain of fire. I among this leaping combustion, my spirit is tossed about like shadow buffeted in the throng. A flame, a shadow that's gone astray and is lost.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Wrong button. I'm supposed to do that. Because, yeah, we're all boring ones here. Tell yourself that if it makes you get through your life. No. Oh. Oh, yeah. We're a party a dime a mile a minute here. Oh, cool. Proud scallywag. Yep. I'm a scallywag past my prime. Or I never really got to be a scallywag. Which, I don't know. All right. Yes. Happy 11th birthday, Allie. All right. So we're here. That was the Enkindled Spring. All right. This is Sunday morning number 2. Yes, this one always reminds me of Keela. I hope she's doing okay.
Why should she give her bounty to the dead? What is divinity if it can come only in silent shadows and in dreams? Shall she not find in comforts of the sun, in pungent fruit and bright green wings, or else in any balm or beauty of the earth? Things to be cherished, like the thought of heaven. Divinity must live within herself. Passions of rain or moods in
Oh, Wallace Stevens. I did not like studying him when I was originally in college. He's kind of complicated. Now I freaking love his stuff. It's like he brings out interesting things. Well, Suno brings out interesting things from his work. That's the way it does a lot of this. Like, who'd have thought that Emily Dickinson would be awesome in the blues? But here we have our Fly Buzz. We're in April now. Our Fly Buzz blues version. If it'll play.
Fly buzz when I died. The stillness in the room was like the stillness in the air between the heaves of storm. The eyes around had wrung them dry, and breaths were gathering firm for that last onset when the king be witnessed in the room. Keepsake signed away. What portion of me be assignable? And then it was there interposed the fly with blue uncertain stumbling buzz between the light and me. And then the windows failed, and then I could not see to see.
Maybe I should talk to some of the poetry professors at UCA, going like, hey, yes, we love us some Emily Dickinson around here, because it's always interesting what, just like I said, like E. Cummings, like Shakespeare, it's just interesting what it naturally brings out. You know, especially the 3.5, 4.0 version of Suno. I don't know why they messed it with the 4.5 and above, but but I like the way we do it, though, because we get our basics, and if it's like needs to be improved, then we use the other versions to guide it. But yeah. What do we got next here? We have some Wordsworth. A really cool one. Not the thrash version, but the more bluesy version of It Is a Beauteous Evening. Cool. I like that ending there. I thought about expanding on that one. Who knows? Maybe. Because, yes, actually, we're getting into, pretty soon going to be getting into the redos and everything. We got a few more before that happens, though. Oh, yes, and this is a channel favorite. I like playing. Y'all like this one. We like playing it a lot. Bookends. And I hope you're still hearing that, Master. If not, I hope you are in dreamland. Tony Harrison. Bookends.
Bake the day she suddenly dropped dead. We chew it slowly, that last apple pie. Shocked into sleeplessness, you're scared of bed. We never could talk much, and now don't try. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each, but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books. You're like bookends, the pair of you, she'd say. Hog that great, say nothing, sit, sleep, stare. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. The scholar me, you worn out on poor pay. Only our silence made us seem a pair. Not as good for staring in blue gas. Too regular each, but each yellow spike. At night you need my company to pass, and she not here to tell us we're alike. Your life's all shattered into smithereens. Back in our silences and sullen looks. For all the scotch we drink, what's still betweens? Not the 30 or so years, but books, books.
Yeah, I love that one, and I don't think I could listen to it any other way. It's like it was meant to be like that. I don't know. It sounds pretty freaking cool. Oh, and then but you know, I do redos also. This one, it's Elizabeth Barrett Browning, a musical instrument, and I kind of tried to do it in 4.0, a techno version, but this is what it came up with. I don't know if this is techno or not, but it's pretty freaking cool. It's called A Musical Instrument.
Your device isn't set up yet. To get started, download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
All right, now that that's over with. A Musical Instrument. Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
subduing the great god Pan down in the reeds by the river. Spreading ruin and scattering bands, splashing and paddling with hoofs of a goat, and breaking the golden lilies afloat with the dragonfly on the river. He tore out a reed, the great god Pan, from the deep cool bed of the river. The limpid water turbidly ran, and the broken lilies a dying lay, and the dragonfly had fled away ere he brought it out of the river. High on the shore sate the great god Pan, while turbidly flowed the river. And hacked and hewed as a great god can with his hard bleak steel at the patient reed, till there was not a sign of a leaf indeed to prove it fresh from the river. He cut it short, did the great god Pan. How tall it stood in the river. The river then drew the pith like the heart of a man, steadily from the outside ring, and notched the poor dry empty thing in holes as he sate by the river. This is the way, laughed the great god Pan, laughed while he sate by the river. The only way since gods began to make sweet music they could succeed. Then dropping his mouth to a hole in the reed, he blew in power by the river. Sweet, 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 oh Pan, piercing sweet by the river. Blinding sweet, oh great god Pan, the sun on the hill forgot to die, and the lilies revived, and the dragonfly came back to dream on the river.
Oh yeah, that would make a great video. But yeah, it's just it's scary sometimes, the how, I'm not going to say instinctual, but just giving it a few prompts. Because me, I like to do the least amount as possible at times, and then build from there. And with bookends, didn't have to do crap afterwards. Just freaking great. But with this one, with a little prompting, and that was for 4.0. Now, the next one, okay, this next one is still 4.5. I mean, yeah, 4.0. And then you got stuff like this. Because at first it was really hard to choose between the two on this one. This is the House by the Side of the Road, a very inspiring one by Sam Walter Foss.
There are hermit souls that live withdrawn in the place of their self-content. There are souls like stars that dwell apart in a fellowless firmament. There are pioneer souls that blaze the paths where highways never ran. But let me live by the side of the road and be a friend to man. Let me live in a house by the side of the road, where the race of men go by. The men who are good and the men who are bad, as good and as bad as I would not sit in the scorner's seat, nor hurl the cynic's ban. Let me live in a house by the side of the road and be a friend to men. I see from my house by the side of the road, by the side of the highway of life, the men who press with the ardor of hope, the men who are faint with the strife. But I turn not away from their smiles and tears, both parts of an infinite plan. Let me live in a house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. I know there are brookland meadows ahead, and mountains of wearisome height, that the road passes on through the long afternoon and stretches away to the night. And still I rejoice when the travelers rejoice, and weep with the strangers that mourn, nor live in my house by the side of the road like a man who dwells alone. Let me live in my house by the side of the road, where the race of men go by. They are good, they are bad, they are weak, they are strong, wise, foolish, so am I. Then why should I sit in the scorner's seat, or hurl the cynic's ban? Let me live in my house by the side of the road and be a friend to men.
I love that little bass line at the end of it there, where it doesn't. It just brings chills, you know. And it was really hard when we did that one. It was the two versions that it spit out were really close to each other, but that ended up being the one I just instinctually played the most. All right, so here we've got where I started using 4.5 and stuff to make longer tracks. And this is the one that led me on an interesting journey over the semester studying Joseph Warren and writing a 20-page paper about him. This is Warren's address. John Pierpont. One of the closest things I've ever gotten to coming to sounding like Black Sabbath. I love it. Black Sabbath.
Stand so well. As where heaven its dew shall shed on the martyred patriot's bed, and the rocks shall raise their head of his deeds to tell.
Love that one. Yeah, I think in May, I plan on doing some traveling. Now that I only got Phil, I don't want to think about that, but I can throw him in the car and we can head off. And there's like this place, there's a county in Ohio called the Warren County, which was named after Joseph Warren. And I can go there and visit their museum and historical society and stuff and keep on doing some research on it. And then, yeah, I'm probably going to end up going to Boston in May. So we'll see how that goes between now and then. But yeah, I think it'd be fun. And, I can do my research I can, do a big chunk of research for my bachelor's thesis, which I'll be writing this coming summer and into the fall, because that's when I'm going to take seminar. So yes. All right. But I got to get through this semester first. All right. So now that we're on the longer, because that was impossible to do in 4.0 because it was a 4-minute cutoff, and that was 4 minutes and 34 seconds. We got this one here, a cover, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, one of my favorite parts of it too, part 3, number 2.
The western wave was all aflame. The day was well nigh done. Almost upon the western wave rested the broad bright sun. When that strange shape drove suddenly betwixt us and the sun, and straight the sun was flecked with bars, heaven's mother send us grace. As if through a dungeon grate he peered with broad and burning face. Alas, thought I, and my heart beat loud, how fast she nears and nears. Are those her sails that glance in the sun like restless gossameres? Are those her ribs through which the sun did peer as through a grate? And is that woman all her crew? Is that a death? And are there two? Is death that woman's mate? Her lips were red, her looks were free, her locks were yellow as gold. Her skin was as white as leprosy. The nightmare life in death was she, who thinks man's blood with cold. The naked Hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, I've won, quoth she and whistled thrice. Hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. The game is done, I've won, quoth she and whistles thrice. for she and whistled thrice. For she and whistled thrice.
Yeah, I probably will, since some of my plans I'm going to have to put off for 6 months to a year as far as this place goes and stuff. But yeah, May would probably be the best time. The only problem I'm going to have as far as Phil goes is he's not very good around people that he don't know. So I'll have to get a muzzle for him and stay in pet-friendly accommodations. So, there's a few people up in that area, like Tiff. I want to, if I go through, I'd like to stop off and meet them or her. And there's about some other things in the Boston area that I might want to, I don't know, address. One of my foster brothers, the guy who taught me actually how to play chess, read, taught me how to tie my shoes. Pat, he is a psychiatrist that works for the university, the Boston University of Massachusetts, Boston. That he works for one of those places, institutions up there. So yeah. From what I understand, he turned into a real jerk. I know I've tried to call him a couple times and I just got ignored. So there's a few things to ask about concerning that time period in my life, the late 70s, early 80s. And maybe I can get some answers. All right, here is a cover. Yes, this is another Robert Browning. This is a Robert Browning one. No, we done Robert. I don't know. No, we did Elizabeth Barrett Browning. This is a Robert Browning, kind of a surfy one called A Face. I think it's surfy.
If one could have that little head of hers painted upon a background of pale gold, such as the Tuscan's early art prefers, no shade encroaching on the matchless mold of those two lips, which should be opening soft in the pure profile, not as when she laughs, for that spoils all, but rather as if aloft. Yon hyacinth she loves so leaned its staffs, birthing of honey-colored buds to kiss, and capture twixt the lips apart for this. Then her lithe neck 3 fingers might surround. How it should waver on the pale gold ground, up to the fruit-shaped perfect chin it lifts. I know Correggio loves to mass in rifts of heaven his angel faces orb on orb.
this sweet face by. All heaven, meanwhile, condensed into one eye, which fears to lose the wonder should it wink.
See, one of the things I like about doing this is you can turn the dynamics around and upside down and on their heads. For example, that one, Robert Browning, he was basically a Victorian era poet, but that was, a female voice, and you can turn those things on their heads, like this next one, another Victorian era poet. Henry Kyler Bunner. This one, particular one, is about unrequited love. And, speaking up, almost too late. But anyways, and when I originally played it, it was like, it didn't sound right with the male vocal. So I went in with 4.45 or so and gave it a female vocal. So we have a Victorian era poem about unrequited love, lesbian friendly. Oh, I love it.
She might have known it in the earlier spring that all my heart with vague desire was stirred, and ere the summer winds had taken wing, I told her, but she smiled and said no word.
turn things on their heads sometimes, and it just turns out just freaking awesome. Yeah, that one kind of reminds me of this group. They were active early 90s. I mean, early 2000s, called Shivery. I had some songs in. I had a song in the Kill Bill soundtracks, and I really liked her stuff. And I don't think they're. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, I know that bass. I love a good bass line. That's why I like a lot of the stuff that I do. They have really just freaking awesome bass lines, like stuff we'll hear tomorrow, Joe. Hint, hint. Just I love the bass line in that. Oh, yeah, that's why I do this. I like the cool bass lines. Yeah, heard it here first. All right, now going into some bluesy stuff, I think. What's the next one here? Oh, yeah, this is an Edna St. Vincent Millay, The Penitent. This is one of those dirty blues ones. Dirty blues. So, Chivalry, that's what you were talking about? Cool.
I had a little sorrow, born of a little sin. I found a room all damp with gloom and shut us all within. And little sorrow weeps, said I, and little sin prayed God to die. And I upon the floor will lie and think how bad I've been. Alas for pious planning, it mattered not a whit. As far as gloom went in that room, the lamp might have been lit. My little sorrow would not weep. My little sin would go to sleep. To save my soul, I could not keep my graceless mind on it. So up I got in anger and took a book I had and put a ribbon on my hair to please a passing lad. And one thing there's no getting by, I've been a wicked girl, said I. But if I can't be sorry, why, I might as well be glad.
I just just love Edna St. Vincent Millay. She didn't take no crap. She could tell in her poetry and in her life. From what I remember from that book, Bobbed Hair and Bathtub Gin, writers behaving bad in the 1920s. Oh, now that's where, if I had any era to live in, I'd have been an expatriate. I'll tell you that much. Would have been 1920s era France before shit hit the fan. Oh, yeah. They had some times. I'm telling you that. If y'all ever get a chance, I'm telling you, to read that book, I highly recommend it. All right. This is another good one. This is another awesome poet that we discovered and rediscovered during the school year or the last semester. Gwendolyn Brooks, A Song for the Front Yard. This is kind of jazzy, a little bluesy jazzy.
I've stayed all my life. I wanna peek at the back where it's rough and untended and hungry weed grows. A girl gets sick of a rose. I wanna go in the backyard now and maybe down the alley to where the charity children play. I want a good time today. They do some wonderful things. They have some wonderful fun. My mother sneers, but I say it's fine. How they don't have to go in at 8:45. My mother, she tells me that Johnny May will grow up to be a bad woman, that George will be taken to jail soon or late. On account of last winter, he sold our back gate, but I say it's fine. Honest, I do. And I'd like to be a bad woman too, and wear the brave stockings of night black lace, and strut down the street with paint on my face.
All right. I like how that one fades out. But this next one just punches you right in the face. Song for Ishtar. Yes, we play that. Oh boy, I'm a stinker in my own head. that one just slams you right in the face. Oh boy. All right, now okay, the next one is oh, beggar to beggar. This is the bluegrass stuff. So yes, we're coming into some of the bluegrass stuff we've done. This is William Butler Yeats' Beggar to Beggar Cried, bluegrass version. It's amazing. Just amazing. The stuff he can do.
Time to put off the world and go somewhere and find my health again in the sea air. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. Make my soul before my pate is bare, and get a comfortable wife and house to rid me of the devil in my shoes. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. The worst devil that is between my thighs. And though I'd marry with a comely lass, she need not be too comely. Let it pass. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. But there's a devil in a looking glass. Nor should she be too rich, because the rich are driven by wealth as beggars by the itch. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. And cannot have a humorous happy speech. And there I'll grow respected at my ease, and here amid the garden's nightly peace. Beggar to beggar cried, being frenzy struck. The wind-blown clamor of the barnacle geese. The wind-blown clamor of the barnacle geese.
Oh, indeed. Banjos and fiddles. Yeah, we got one coming up here pretty soon. That'll be more than that. But what do we got next? Oh, Here Lies a Lady. This is one of our more surfy ones. Yeah, we're at work 2.5 hours. This is going to be over 3 hours. So, Barry, thanks for sticking around. Yes, this is Here Lies a Lady. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got a few more after this one.
was a lady of beauty and high degree of chills and fever. She died of fever and chill. The delight of her husband, her aunts, an infant of 3, and of medicals marveling sweetly on her ills. For either she burned and her confident eyes would blaze, and her fingers fly in a manner to puzzle their heads. What was she making? Why, nothing. She sat in a maze of old scraps of laces snipped into curious shreds. Or this would pass and the light of her fire decline, till she lay discouraged and cold as a thin stalk, white and blown, and would not open her eyes to kisses to wine. The sixth of these states was her last. The cold settled down. Sweet ladies, long may ye bloom, and toughness I hope ye may thaw. But was she not lucky in flowers and lace and mourning? In love and great honor we bade God rest her soul. After 6 little spaces of chill and 6 of burning.
Well, let's see here. That actually brings us to the end of May. All right, that was May 31st, actually. Now we're going to June 7th. This is Japanese Lullaby. This is another Black Sabbath sounding one that's really cool. And the last of the heavy selections for today. Tomorrow will be another 3 hours. I told you this was going to be over 3 hours. And Jennifer, that means you can just go back to the beginning and play it over. I need the watch time. Believe me, I need the watch time. Because, well, I sort of do that at home when I'm cleaning. I have a whole big playlist that I play while I clean, which I'm probably going to do a little bit of after I'm done here. All right, so we're in here, Japanese Lullaby, and then we're going to be up on a lot of bluegrassy stuff. So, here we go.
pigeon with velvet eyes. Sleep to the singing of mother birds swinging, swinging. the nest where her little one lies. Way out yonder I see a star, silvery star with a tinkling song. To the soft dew falling I hear it calling, calling and tinkling the night along. In through the window a moonbeam comes, little gold moonbeam with misty wings. Oh, silently creeping, it asks, is he sleeping? Sleeping and dreaming while mother sings. Up from the sea there floats the saw of the waves that are breaking upon the shore, as though they were groaning in anguish and moaning, bemoaning the ship that shall come no more. But sleep, little pigeon, and fold your wings. Little blue pigeon with mournful eyes. Am I not singing? See, I am swinging, swinging the nest where my darling
Well, that was not exactly the version that I thought it was going to be, but still it's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. That other version, I guess I did a redo of it. I don't know. Yeah, since that one's 4 minutes. Yeah. Oh, who cares? It was pretty cool. All right, now this is oh, this is like a countrified one. Bedouin song, James Bayard Taylor. This is a real country one. Ah.
From the desert I come to thee, on a stallion shod with fire, and the winds are left behind in the speed of my desire. Under thy window I stand, and the midnight hears my cry. I love thee, I love thee, with a love that shall not die till the sun grows cold and the stars are old and the leaves of the judgment book unfold. Look from thy window and see my passion and my pain. I lie on the sands below
steps are nightly driven by the fever in my breast, to hear from thy lattice breathe the word that shall give me rest. Open the door of thy heart, and open thy chamber door, and my kisses shall teach thy lips the love that shall fade no more, till the sun grows cold and the stars are old, and the leaves of the judgment book unfold, and the leaves of the judgment book unfold.
I wonder who the lucky lady he was that or was that he wrote that for. Yeah, my last girlfriend, I wrote actually a few poems for a long series, like 8 or 9. I was 8 or 9 in, and some of them are pretty good. Yeah. Didn't do me any good though. Yeah, she dropped me at the first sign of trouble. All right, the rest of these, except for Jazz Fantasia, are all bluegrassy. Tampa Robbins, Sidney Lanier.
The robin laughed in the orange tree, oh windy north, a fig for thee. While breasts are red and wings are bold, and green trees wave us globes of gold, time's sighs shall reap but bliss for me.
Sunlight song and the orange tree
burn golden globes in leafy sky. My orange planet's crimson eye will shine and shoot among the spheres, and thread the heavenly orange tree
with orbits bright of minstrelsy.
If that I hate wild winter spy, the gibbet trees, the world in wide, the sky but gray, wind over gray. Why should I ache the season slay? I'll sing from the top of the orange tree, gramercy, winter's tyranny. South with the sun and keep my climb. My wing is king of the summertime. My breast to the sun his torch shall hold, and I'll call down through the green and gold. Time, take thy scythe, reap bliss for me, bestir thee under the orange tree.
right, we got another Edna St. Vincent Millay coming up. Like I said, we like her. She got stuff. This is What Lips.
What lips have kissed and where and why I have forgotten, and what arms have lain under my head till morning, but the rain is full of ghosts tonight. That tap and sigh upon the glass and listen for reply, and in my heart there stirs a quiet pain for unremembered lads that not again will turn to me at midnight with a cry. Thus in winter stands the lonely tree, nor knows what birds have vanished one by one, yet knows its boughs more silent than before. I cannot say what loves have come and gone, I only know that summer sang in me a little while, that in me sings no more.
I like that one, even though it is kind of melancholy. And we got another bluegrassy here, Dreamland, Lewis Carroll.
When midnight mists are creeping and all the land is sleeping, around me tread the mighty dead and slowly pass away. The warriors, saints, and sages from out the vanished ages, with solemn pace and reverent face, appear and pass away. The blaze of noonday splendor, the twilight soft and tender, may charm the eye, yet they shall die and pass away. But here in Dreamland Center, no spoiler's hand may enter. These visions fair, this radiance rare, shall never pass away.
I love that one. Just, yeah, these just tug at the heartstrings. Just, can't help but get misty. uh, teasing, some of the tiny things about the time we live in, it's just totally magical. Other things is a fucking nightmare. All right, that was the end of June. Now, part 2 coming up tomorrow. We'll probably, I don't know, I'll figure it out because I'll just figure it out. But yeah, so now we're into July. It's got 4 more left. This is another one, Moonlit Apples.
Are laid in rows, and the skylight lets the moonlight in. Those apples are deep sea apples of green. There goes a cloud on the moon in the autumn night. Scratches and then there is no sound at the top of the house of men. Or mice in the cloud is blown, and the moon again dapples the apples with deep sea light. Silver streams out of the moon, those moonlit apples of dreams, and quiet is the steep stair. Under in the corridors, under there is nothing but sleep, and stiller than ever on orchard boughs they keep. Tressed with the moon, and deep is the silence, deep on moon-washed apples of wonder.
It's funny, the ones that Suna decides to like fade out at the end, like that one. That's cool. Okay, we got 3 more left. This is a really cool one. Well, they're all really cool. I need to think of something to say about them. Oh, this is Jazz Fantasia. Carl Sandburg. Here. So this is 2 more to go after this one. If it'll play.
Better on your banjo. Sob on the long, cool, winding saxophone. Go to it, oh Jasmine.
knuckles on the bottoms of the happy. Tin pans, let your trombones ooze and go hush-a. Hush-a, hush with the slippery sandpaper.
Moan like an autumn wind high in the lonesome treetops. Moan soft like you wanted somebody terrible. Cry like a racing car slipping away from a motorcycle cop. Bang, bang.
Jazzmen bang all together drums.
Traps, banjos, horns, tin cans make two people fight on the top of a stairway and scratch each other's eyes in a clinch, tumbling down the stairs. Can the rough stuff now a Mississippi steamboat pushes up the Nida River with a hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Lanterns calling to the high soft stars. A red moon rides on the humps of the low river hills. Go to it, oh jazzman.
All right, so you have a couple of chocolates. Are we talking like just like a chocolate candy bar? And I know you're referring to cookies. Yeah, or maybe both with a cuppa. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Both with a cuppa. Oh, as it is, I'm probably going to make a. Either I'll make these. I know it's decaffeinated, but that's all they had at the time. Some Earl Grey or some coffee, and do some work around here. After I get done with these last two, this last two is or the next to the last one. Yeah, wow, we're at 3 hours. See, I'm kind of, I guess it was a good thing that I decided to stop it kind of halfway through. Oh, because this was no, I can't pull a 6-hour live stream. No. All right, this is Matt Douglas Alexander Stewart. If there's any Aussies listening, this is for you guys.
Hi there, old pig, old bear, old bristly and gingery. Wombat out of the red earth peering gingerly. Was there some thought of foot in the midst and the silence that stiffens whisker and ear and sounds fierce absence? Some smell means I see the dewdrop trembling upon the rushes. All else is the mist, now river and rocks and ridges. Poor lump of movable clay, snuffling and blinking, too thick in the head to know what thumps in your thinking. collapse in its yellow shadow. Deep in the we have one mother, good brother. It is her laughter that sends you now snorting and plunging like red flood water to earth again.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, smart shopping. We'll wait till after for the discounts. hmm But yes, I have to agree with you about American chocolate. Most of it, especially the milk stuff, sucks. Um, I usually like it's the processing. It's because I prefer like with milk, for example. Well, with milk, I get the vitamin, I get the whole milk, not the skim, not the 2%, not the one. I get the whole milk. And one time my doctor was like, one of my doctors was like, would you consider it? No. Because if it was accessible and not it's not an arm and a leg, is there's a few farms around here where you can get actual cold filtered cow's milk, and I like that stuff. So yeah, it's grass fed. There's a couple farms out here that are grass fed. You can get grass fed cold filtered. Yeah. Ooh. Well, that's on the bucket list as soon as some things happen. I think I got to get through. I got to get through college first. All right, this is the last one, final one here. I'll go ahead and do this. Here's some captions because like, subscribe. No, not that one. Everything we do here, I forgot to do this at the beginning. Everything we do here is under public domain. Blah blah blah. But more importantly, go out there and have an awesome day and stuff. I'm going to try to get some stuff done. Remember, tomorrow will be part 2 of the retrospective. My Lord, it's got a lot. Gallon of it now costs between $8 and $10. Who knows? I there's a few places. If I'm out and about sometimes, probably I might stop and get some. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah. All right. I'm going to end this one with a slightly whimsical one. Very country-esque. Statler Brother-ish. One I would more often, but I can hardly ever remember where I put it. Man, the poets! James Henry Leigh Hunt. Man, the poets.
There is May in books forever. May will part from Spencer never. May's in Milton, May's in Pride. plays in Chaucer, Thomson Dyer, Mays in all the Italian. She has old and modern nooks where she sleeps with nymphs and elves in happy places they call shelves, and will rise and dress your rooms with a drapery thick with blooms. Come ye, then, if ye will, but come right, thou good weather, and find us in the fields. And we'll rise and dress your rooms with a drapery thick with blooms. Come ye rains, then, if ye will, and with me still. Come rather, thou good weather, and find us in the fields together.
All right, I apologize for that little hiccup there, but yeah, it doesn't feel like 3 hours. But I actually, my butt would agree with you there. It feels like 5. Yeah, I enjoy it too. If I didn't enjoy it, some hope for what we do here. I wouldn't be doing it. Least of all, yeah. In the meantime, y'all have that good day, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe. As of all I know, we're still at 462, down from an all-time high of 464 for the third time. There's no explaining it. All right, I'll see y'all again in the morning. Remember, tomorrow in the morning we'll do part 2 retrospective, and then tomorrow evening is the round robin with me and Indigo and Pizza. See y'all then. Thanks for sticking around to the end, my friends, and I'll see y'all out in the chats and stuff. But it's Friday, and I need to get some stuff. Oh, it doesn't matter that it's Friday. Anyways, it's just another freaking day. Another day to get stuff done. Remember, life coming for you, motherfucker. Have a good one.